Rain ran silver down the glass as Highway 9 kept pulling past. I saw that old red vacancy still bleeding through the cedar trees. Room 17 had lost its number. The office clock was running slow. I parked beneath the broken letters where I had left you years ago. The motel sign went dark at 2, just like the night I walked from you. One final spark above the doorway, and every red light faded blue. I came back carrying an apology, 40 years too late to use. The motel sign went dark at 2, and so did every road to you. The clerk remembered your green suitcase, your Sunday coat, your tired eyes. You waited near the soda machine until the east began to rise. You left no letter at the counter, no forward in town, no married name. Only one coin beside the telephone, and my initials scratched away. The motel sign went dark at 2, just like the night I walked from you. One final spark above the doorway, then every red light faded blue. I came back carrying an apology, 40 years too late to use. The motel sign went dark at 2, and so did every road to you. I blame the whiskey, blame my father, blamed every hurt I carried in, but no old wound had turned that doorknob. I was the man who chose to leave. The clerk reached underneath the register and found one photograph you'd left. You stood outside beneath that sign, still wearing hope I did not deserve. The motel sign went dark at 2, but morning showed me what was true. You had not vanished with the highway. I was the one who disappeared from you. I placed your picture on the dashboard, let the sunrise fill the room. The motel sign went dark at 2, but I drove on beneath the truth. The empty rooms released the night. One broken letter flickered twice. left that town at 21 with borrowed shoes and nowhere bound. I swore I'd never need that road or the little house where I was known. 30 winters crossed my face before I saw that porch again. The kitchen light was burning low. Mama kept my seat beside the stove. Mama kept my seat beside the stove. Through every year I stayed away. She dusted off that empty chair and set one plate there every day. The whole wide world had closed its doors, but hers had never once been closed. I lost my name on distant roads. Mama kept my seat beside the stove. Her hair was white, her hands were thin, but she still wore that gentle grin. She touched my coat, then touched my face, as if no time had left that place. My old blue cup stood on the shelf, the one she never gave away, beside the fire, warm and slow. She had kept everything I'd known. Mama kept my seat beside the stove. Through every year I stayed away. She dusted off that empty chair and set one plate there every day. The whole wide world had closed its doors, but hers had never once been closed. I lost my name on distant roads. Mama kept my seat beside the stove. I told her of the jobs I lost, the love I broke, the lines I crossed. She never asked where I had been or counted every foolish sin. She poured the coffee, broke the bread, and rested near my weary head. A mother's mercy needed none of the words I should have brought back home. Mama kept my seat beside the stove until the winter took her breath. Now I return each Sunday morning and warm that little room myself. I leave one chair beside the fire for every child who's lost the road, because one light can lead them home, and someone ought to save their place beside the stove. The embers fade, the old room glows, her love still waits beside the stove. first kissed at 17. I brought the coat you loved me in, and your old photograph with me. 10 years had passed since you were taken. Still I wore gold against my skin. That night beneath the leaning willows, I gave my wedding ring to the river. I gave my wedding ring to the river, watched it disappear beneath the light. Not because our love was over, not because I changed my mind. I had carried grief around my finger till it cut too deep to hide. I gave my wedding ring to the river, but I did not throw away your life. That little band had crossed 4 decades, 2 rented rooms and 3 hard years. It held the nights we nearly parted, and every morning love stayed near. It touched your hand in county churches, held your hair when sickness came. But after you were gone, that circle turned every sunrise into blame. I gave my wedding ring to the river, watched it disappear beneath the light. Not because our love was over, not because I changed my mind. I had carried grief around my finger till it cut too deep to hide. I gave my wedding ring to the river, but I did not throw away your life. The water took the weight of sorrow, but left each memory where it lay. Your laughter stayed inside the willow, your kindness followed me away. I finally learned that letting go was not the same as loving this. A heart can open toward tomorrow and still remember what it blessed. I gave my wedding ring to the river and watched the current carry gold. The hand that wore it felt much lighter, but the love inside remained whole. I walked away without betraying, let the morning lead me back to life. The river moved beneath the dawn. The ring was gone, but love lived on. The Greyhound crossed the county line at 7:10 through autumn rain. I watched the fields I used to know rise from the darkness by the road. The driver studied me a while, then saw the scar above my eye. He checked my ticket, tipped his hat. The bus driver knew why I came back. The bus driver knew why I came back. Why 40 years rode in my lap. He knew one woman by the river, still kept my picture painted black. Told him what I'd broken, or why my hands could not relax. He saw her name upon my suitcase. The bus driver knew why I came back. He drove this route when we were young, when you and I had plans to run. He saw me board alone one night, too proud to turn and make things right. He said no word about my leaving, just slowed beside the old mill track, then pointed toward a faded farmhouse where one porch light still called me back. The bus driver knew why I came back, why 40 years rode in my lap. He knew one woman by the river, still kept my picture painted black. I never told him what I'd broken, or why my hands could not relax. He saw her name upon my suitcase. The bus driver knew why I came back. The town had changed, the stores were gone, but your red roses still grew on. I asked if you had found another. He watched the rain slide down the glass. Then from his coat he pulled a letter. you trusted him to hold for years. My name was written on the corner, the paper soft from waiting there. The bus driver knew why I came back and stopped before the final track. You stood beneath that porch light waiting, your silver hair tied at the back. No promise made, the lost years vanish. No kiss could give the seasons back. But you stepped forward through the rainfall, and that old driver quietly smiled. The bus rolled south beyond the rain. I came back late, you knew my name.
You gave it to me at the station the morning I was sent away. His name was written on the cover, mine underneath in fading gray. I kept it in my left coat pocket, though faith had never been my way. Then one hard shot tore through the darkness. My brother's Bible stopped a bullet that day. My brother's Bible stopped a bullet, but it could not bring my brother home. The lead died deep between the pages, while he fell somewhere all alone. I came back wearing his protection. He came back underneath a flag. My brother's Bible stopped a bullet and left me with the life he should have had. The doctors pulled it from my jacket. The cover burned, the binding torn. The bullet rested near a passage about the weary being reborn. I asked the captain for my brother, but every face turned toward the floor. He had been lost before the sunrise, to distant fields beyond the wall. My brother's Bible stopped a bullet, but it could not bring my brother home. The lead died deep between the pages, while he fell somewhere all alone. I came back wearing his protection. He came back underneath the flag. My brother's Bible stopped a bullet and left me with the life he should have had. For 50 years I kept it hidden, afraid to read beyond his name. I blamed my breath for every morning and wore survival like a shame. Then his young grandson sat beside
told him how his granddad saved me, long before either of us understood the plan. My brother's Bible stopped a bullet. Now it rests beside a stone, not as proof that heaven chose me, or that I earned the road back home. It holds the names of all our brothers, every man the years took back. My brother's Bible stopped a bullet, so I spent my life giving something back. The pages turned beneath the wind. His name came first. My life began again.
The chairs were turned upon the tables. The neon clock was nearing 2. A tired bartender counted dollars, while one old record played for you. You wore the dress from your anniversary, though 20 years had passed him by. When every other heart had left there, you danced alone at closing time. She danced alone at closing time, with one hand raised to meet his hand. She moved as if his arms still held her, slow and sure across the floor. The lights came on, the song kept turning. No one asked the reason why. She gave one dance to love remembered. She danced alone at closing time. He used to bring you every Friday to the corner near the band. He never knew the steps too clearly, but always knew where you should stand. The night his heart gave out beside you, that same old song was playing low. You had not crossed that doorway since then, until the night you came alone. She danced alone at closing time, with one hand raised to meet his hand. floor. The lights came on, the song kept turning. No one asked the reason why. She gave one dance to love remembered. She danced alone at closing time. The bartender reached toward the record, then let the final chorus play. He dimmed the lights above the counter and quietly turned his face away. You kissed the air above one shoulder, then laid your wedding ring against your heart. Some goodbyes needing more than silence. Some last dances take years to start. She danced alone at closing time, but grief was not her partner then. She held the years they shared together and let them gently reach their end. And when the final note stopped trembling, she walked outside beneath the sky. She left the past upon that dance floor and met the morning with dry eyes. The old record slowed beneath the light. One empty chair, one heart upright.
The river moved beneath the timber, black as coal beneath the moon. I brought my son there after midnight to the place I'd hidden truth. His mother died believing silence. The whole town blamed a nameless man, but every board beneath our footsteps knew the blood upon my hands. The old bridge heard my confession, every word I should have told. How one wild night and one wrong turn had left another family cold. My son stood still beside the railing while the river carried on. The old bridge heard my confession and knew his father had been wrong. I was young and full of whiskey, driving fast through freezing rain. A man appeared beyond the headlights, then disappeared beneath the frame. I left the quarry, burned my coat and changed the plates. His mother spent her life still waiting for the truth that came too late. The old bridge heard my confession, every word I should have told. How one wild night and one wrong turn had left another family cold. My son stood still beside the railing while the river carried on. The old bridge heard my confession and knew his father had been wrong. I did not ask him for forgiveness or blame the bottle for my shame. I gave him every hidden detail, the county road, the hour, the name. Then placed my hands upon the railing and told him what must happen next. A truth that cost a man his freedom still may save what he has left. The old bridge heard my confession, then watched us cross toward morning light. My son drove with me to the station. He never left my side that night. The judge took years I should have offered, but prison could not change the past. The old bridge heard my confession and let my buried silence pass. The river turned beneath the dawn. The truth stayed standing when I was gone.
Found it in his Sunday jacket, behind a photograph of June. The envelope had worn to yellow, my name was written in his hand. He'd carried it through 20 winters, but never placed it in the mail. The man who rarely spoke of feeling had left his heart beneath the seal. I found my father in an unsent letter, in every word he could not say. He wrote that pride had built a distance. He never learned to walk away. I spent my life believing silence meant his love had turned to stone. I found my father in an unsent letter 3 days after he was gone. He wrote about my graduation, though I had never seen him there. He stood outside behind the bleachers, too ashamed to climb the stairs. He knew the names of all my children, kept every picture mama sent. He watched my life from far-off places and carried every mile with him. I found my father in an unsent letter, in every word he could not say. He wrote that pride had built a distance. He never learned to walk away. I spent my life believing silence meant his love had turned to stone. I found my father in an unsent letter 3 days after he was gone. The final page was barely finished. His shaking hand had lost the line. He asked no pardon for the damage, just wished he had been more than pride. I pressed the paper to my forehead and let the years fall from my eyes. Some men can face a world of trouble, but fear 3 words their whole damn lives. I found my father in an unsent letter, too late to answer him aloud. But every sentence crossed the distance that neither one of us knew how. I read it to my sons that evening and held them closer than before. I found my father in an unsent letter, then broke the silence he had worn. The empty envelope stayed open, his words came home, and so did I. Mine gave way at 3:30 and buried 12 men underneath. They found my coat beside the rail, my name still stitched beneath the sleeve. I crawled out through an eastern tunnel, 3 miles beyond the rescue line. But back in town, beneath the rainfall, the church bell rang as if I'd died. The church bell rang for the wrong man while I was walking through the pines. My picture stood among the flowers. My children wore their Sunday black. They lowered down an empty casket and prayed my soul had found the light. The church bell rang but something in me died that night. I reached the chapel near the ending, covered in coal from head to shoes. My wife looked up beside the altar, too shocked to speak or even move. The mourners turned like frozen statues. The preacher dropped his book in fright. Then one small boy ran through the silence and held his father's legs so tight. The church bell rang for the wrong man. While I was walking through the pines, my picture stood among the flowers. My children wore their Sunday black. They lowered down an empty casket and prayed my soul had found the light. The church bell rang for the wrong man, but something in me died that night. 11 families still stood grieving. Their husbands did not cross that door. I could not celebrate my breathing while their names echoed from the floor. The coat they found had been my brother's. He wore it on the lower line. The bell had called me from the darkness, but death had taken him instead. The church bell rang for the wrong man, but every toe still bore his name. I walked back home beside my children, while his wife stood out in the rain. I gave her every check they owed me and raised his youngest as my own. The church bell rang for the wrong man, so I lived the years he should have known. The bell fell quiet over town. I came home living, my brother did not. The bedroom window stood half open. Cold rain had crossed the wooden floor. Her suitcase and her shoes were missing, but one red dress stayed by the door. No letter waited on the table, no final reason I could hold. Only that dress beneath the lamplight, like one last flame
cold. Her red dress stayed behind the door, while every other part of her was gone. I touched the sleeve she wore on Sundays and waited for her steps till dawn. For years I kept the hallway burning, still listening through every storm. Her red dress stayed behind the door and kept my foolish hope alive. I asked the station and the neighbors, I searched each road beyond the tracks. Some swore they saw her heading northward, but no one ever brought her back. The seasons faded through the wallpaper, the mirror lost its silver shine. Still every time that dress moved softly, I thought her hand had reached for mine. Her red dress stayed behind the door, while every other part of her was gone. I touched the sleeve she wore on Sundays and waited for her steps till dawn. For years I kept the hallway burning, still listening through every storm. Her red dress stayed behind the door and kept my foolish hope alive. Then 30 years beyond her leaving, a letter came from Baton Rouge. She wrote that fear had made her vanish, and shame had kept her from the truth. She built a life beside another, raised 2 daughters of her own. She never came back for that red dress, because it belonged to what was gone. Her red dress stayed behind the door, but hope no longer wore her face. I folded it beneath the morning and gave the empty hallway space. I did not burn it out of anger or curse the years that came before. I laid one memory down in silence, then closed the light beside the door. The hallway cooled, the curtains stirred, the dress was gone, and so was the waiting. The letter came in early winter,
from a bank in Tennessee. A faded note beneath the papers held my father's guarantee. He'd borrowed money from a neighbor when our farm was close to gone. The lender died, the note lay hidden, but the debt kept living on. I paid the debt my father left, though no court could make me do it. Every dollar held his promise, every year had carried through it. He died with nothing in his pockets, but his word was all he kept. I sold the land and signed the papers. I paid the debt my father left. That money bought my sister's medicine, kept the winter from our door. It put warm shoes upon my feet and seed beneath our porous soil. My father worked until his breathing could not climb the factory stairs. He meant to settle every penny, but time collected him instead. I paid the debt my father left, though no court could make me do it. Every dollar held his promise, every year had carried through it. He died with nothing in his pockets, but his word was all he kept. I sold the land and signed the papers. I paid the debt my father left. The lender's daughter came to meet me with the old note in her hand. She tried to tear it down the middle, said she did not need the land. But I remember Daddy teaching that a name must stand when flesh is gone. So I placed the check before her and carried his good name back home. Not for pride or fear of judgment. I paid because a broken promise would have cost us more than money. The farm was sold, but something stronger rose where all our years had slept. I lost the ground beneath my childhood, but saved the name my father left. The note was stamped beneath the rain. The debt was gone. His honor stayed. milk on the table, silver resting in your hair. 40 years since that cold morning when we divided every chair. You held a glass with both hands shaking. I chose the seat across the room. Then someone dropped a coin in silence, and the jukebox played our old tune. The jukebox played our divorce song, the one we loved before love went wrong. It filled the bar with broken promises we had carried far too long. You looked at me across the shadows. I saw no anger in your eyes. The jukebox played our divorce song and brought two strangers back in time. That record played the night we married, in a hall beside the tracks. It played again the night you told me you were never coming back. I blamed your silence, you blamed whiskey. We let our pride decide the cost. The song kept turning through the years, while we pretended nothing was lost. The jukebox played our divorce song, the one we loved before love went wrong. It filled the bar with broken promises we had carried far too long. You looked at me across the shadows. I saw no anger in your eyes. The jukebox played our divorce song and brought two strangers back in time. I crossed the room before it ended and stood beside your empty chair. No grand apology could return us to the life we buried there. So we spoke of grown-up children, of winter knees and friends now gone. Then you placed your hand upon mine as the final chorus carried on. The jukebox played our divorce song, but it did not sound as bitter now. We could not mend the years between us. Still, forgiveness found us somehow. We shared one dance beside the counter, not as lovers, not as fools. The jukebox played our divorce song and finally said our sorrow loose. The record stopped, the lights grew low. We left through separate doors, but lighter than before.
Packed one shirt and daddy's watch, left my wedding picture on the box. The house was sleeping when I turned the key beneath the hallway light. I meant to drive beyond the county, leave every dead name behind. But the old car died near Franklin Bridge, so I walked alone into the night. Morning found me at my own front door, with nothing settled, nothing sure. I had walked 12 miles to leave my life, and circled back to what was mine. The sky grew pale above the rooftop. My suitcase rested on the porch. Morning found me at my own front door, still tired, still broken, but not gone. I passed the school my sons attended, the diner where my wife once worked. I saw my younger face in windows, full of anger, fear, and hurt. Beside the church on Miller Street, a homeless man slept in the cold. I laid my only coat across him and felt my empty hands grow warm. Morning found me at my own front door, with nothing settled, nothing sure. I had walked 12 miles to leave my life, and circled back to what was mine. The sky grew pale above the rooftop. My suitcase rested on the porch. Morning found me at my own front door, still tired, still broken, but not gone. I thought a different road could save me from the man I'd come to be, but every mile kept asking softly what I was running from in me. No sunrise paid the bills I carried, no dawn repaired the love I'd torn, but I still had breath enough for trying, and one small key to open home. Morning found me at my own front door. My wife stood barefoot on the floor. She saw the bag beside my shadow, but did not ask where I had gone. I laid my pride down in the doorway the truth I'd hidden long. Morning found me at my own front door and gave me one more day to carry on. The key turned slow, the darkness broke, I came back home before hope closed.